I just want you to notice this. Alright, like this guy, this game developer is oozing with masculinity. Like, I bet when he walks down the street, ladies are getting moist. It's like ladies are going to him and it's like, take my phone number. And you know, like, when you live like this, you live like a king. Like, you generally do not concern yourself with the opinions of the ship. So, he's basically stating, look what I did. I created this video game. Look at other video games. My game spits on their video games. My game oozes quality. You want to get my game. You don't want to miss out. Because I am confident in my product. I even did it without diversity. Like, can you imagine if I added diversity in? It would have broken the industry. But out of my compassion, out of my mercy, I just didn't have an HR department. And basically he's flexing, right? Like, he's walking around showing his game. Everyone's like, wow, 7,600 people still playing. But you hear whining. You hear complaining from someone that lacks the testosterone, from someone that is filled, pumped up with estrogen in some Californian gender studies university. And they're going like, meh, you can't do this, Tovarish, comrade, you're a developer. You can't do this, we gotta form ranks, we gotta work together, you cannot be like this. Look at, you know, this is such a shitty thing to do to a fellow developer. CDPR used to say underhanded things about Bioware until Cyberpunk launch knocked them down a peg. Look at Warsaw Studio is going to need the same treatment before they stop dunking on their peers. Oh, they're so mean. Oh my goodness, how dare they say their game is better? Oh, no, like we're in this together, we're co-oping. We gotta lift ourselves up, Yeah, he's going to lift you up just so he can drop you down harder. What is with this fucked up leftist mentality? No, like, seriously. Can't you see that the industry, the AAA industry is fucking dying? China is taking over. Everyone is playing video games from China. People are buying games from Steam from 10 years ago just to avoid every nonsense that's coming out. And instead of, like, realizing that maybe you should shut the fuck up and learn from this man, you're like, yeah. Do you really want to be out of a job that bad? Stop it with this shit. What is with this anti-consumer bullshit where you go around and you're like, oh, why is he flexing? Because he fucking should. It's a competition. It's a cutthroat competition. All of you are struggling to convince me to give you money. Tell you what, with the recent Bidenomics, I don't have that fucking much money to give. So out of like 5 companies, maybe I can give money to 1. And you gotta prove that you are worthy of my money. It's the unfortunate situation, right? I don't have to pay a gamer tax. I don't have to buy every single shit that comes out. I can only afford to buy a few games. So if your game isn't good, well, you're not going to get paid. And if you're not going to get paid, you're going to starve and you're going to be like, oh my goodness, such a bad year for the industry. So far, the Chinese are taking my money. I don't like it. I wish to give money to Western companies. But Western companies, what do they give me? They give me the middle finger. They give me cellulitis, they give me skin disease, they give me body type A, they give me body type B. How much is that worth? How much should I pay for inclusivity, huh? I don't see myself in your games. Fuck off with that shit. It is actually healthy for competition to exist. It's actually healthy for game developers from various studios to compete with each other. And to try to outdo each other and to make a product. And you know what? Good. If this guy is a dick and he's walking around showing you his product and being like, oh, look, mine sold better. That should actually motivate you. Do you really not have a single testicle in your scrotum? Like, can you not produce even a milligram of testosterone so like that would motivate you? You see this guy going around, it's like, oh, my game is better than you. You're like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm going to make something better. Why can't you think like that? What is wrong with you? Like, what is your motivation? How do you go through life? Like, do you honestly expect everyone around you to, like, lift you up? When are you going to lift someone else up? When are you going to be the one that lifts someone up, huh? Why is that everyone needs to lift you up? God, this fucking mentality, this leftist mentality, it didn't used to exist before 2016, you know. Like, it didn't used to exist, and there's a reason why the AAA gaming industry was so competitive. Like, sure, you know, if you work on the same company, but that's different. Yeah, like, under the same company, like, oh, we're in this together, like, let's make the best game we can, blah, blah, blah. But if you're at one company and someone else is at another company, you spit on them, you spit on that thing. You spit like, no, we can do better than you. And they should think the same. And then you have, you know, they're competing with each other, they're improving each other, and then they come out with a product that's supposed to amaze the market. I see this fucking mentality, and it's also fake, you know, like, this is another thing, because it's not, like, genuine niceness. Like, it's like, okay, you're a developer, I'm a developer, who fucking cares? But it's fakeness, that's what it is. You see it on Twitch as well. They used to call themselves co-workers. It's like, what the fuck, you're a co-worker? Like, you make streams, you don't work in the same office with the other person. They'll call co-workers until they started backstabbing each other. And it's like, okay, so you weren't really co-workers, now were you? I remember when I was on a Discord server, and there were certain people that were upset that indie game developers and artists are leaving Patreon for Subscribestar, and they were treating it like a betrayal. It's like, it's our money, it's collective. What the fuck are you on about? Cancerous mentality, I swear. You know, we're all in this together. No, you're fucking not. You're at different companies. Here's another thing, right? Like, you have content creators on YouTube. Isn't it nice when the content creators hate each other and you get the drama and you get, like, the shit talking and the talk shows and all of the responses? Isn't it more entertaining for the viewer? Because at the end of the day, this is what matters. You're making a product for the customer. You're not making a product for yourself. You're not trying to prove anything. You're just trying to make a living. And there's absolutely no reason why your game shouldn't be better than others. And if it isn't, tough shit. Work harder for the next one. Yeah, this whole Dragon Age thing makes them absolutely seething. Because I guarantee to you, if it was the other way around, then Dragon Age would have gotten more sales than, like, some non-woke game. Oh, they would be all about that. Again, like the fake niceness. Truth be told, like, Kingdom Come Delivery did get a couple of percentages off. I think, like, it's 50% or 70% off. So it makes sense why it sold so much. But at the end of the day, it's still shameful. Like, no, like, Dragon Age should have, like, 300,000 people playing right now. So don't give me that shit. It's like, oh, well, they're on a discount. No. Like, Dragon Age, even with the discount, it should have had, like, 300,000 people playing. Also, you know, this is the discount period, isn't it? Like, Dragon Age should have a discount as well. I guarantee to you, if Dragon Age goes to, like, $2 or $3, people still won't play it. It's not like people don't have money to buy Dragon Age. It's that the game is shit. Let me know what you guys think, though, and as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.